Hey, what's up, everyone? I thought I'd do another video, and today is going to be we're following the challenge season 36, and these are my power rankings per episode. I've been keeping track of them, and this is the first week I'm doing an episode like this. So as you can see, for the males of the show, we preseason I had Wes being the odds-on favorite to win, with Joseph being last, and everything followed suit in the first episode when Joseph was the one eliminated. But or sorry, every preseason's like before the first episode, one is after the first episode. So everything was following suit, and until Wes got eliminated this past episode was pretty surprising, to say the least. And he had Devin beat him in an elimination in the same elimination that Teresa beat Camilla in, and Cara Maria beat Naya in back in I believe that was free agents. Yeah, free agents, I think. So yeah, at the moment, my favorite is CT, with number two being Nom, with number three being Fessy, four Leroy, five Darrell, and that rounds out my top five. Looking at people who took jumps, CT went back up to number one because West got eliminated. Fessy remained still, and Nam jumped him just because this was a challenge that you'd think Fessy would excel at, but they timed out. But to his fairness, he was against CT and Big T, and it was him and Anissa. And Anissa took care of business with Big T, but CT held his own and settled with a timeout. Leroy just won a daily with Casey as a partner, so he gets raised, and Darrell and Amber B had a fine performance, but Amber lost, and Darrell timed out with Leo Rush, who has practice in that field when it comes to fighting, or at least not getting pinned and not getting knocked over because he is from the WWE. At last, I have Michi, not just because he's the smallest, but because he has one of the weakest partners in Liv. So at the moment, for what we know that they're two weaker. We can assume they're two weaker players until we're proven otherwise. But when we get to the girls, Lolo jumped back into the number one after the first episode, and she has returned to the number one slot after Nicole Z was eliminated due to injury. Week one, we had Ashley Mitchell eliminated, and she was my number six person going into the season. I knew she didn't have many friends coming on the season, but with the clear it looked like a clear alliance from the preseason episode that we had, that the Big Brother people would be aligned and the champions might align and all that. Ashley seemed like she'd be in good position with strong teammates, but that's just not how it panned out. Partnering up with CT, which looked like was going to be the greatest thing, ended up being her downfall. But going back this week, we got Casey, who moved up to number two, because she won daily. She's looking good. Her and Leroy were a power duo this week, and I think they'll continue to be a power duo in future weeks. Natalie dropped three spots. Not that Corey is much worse of a teammate than Wes was, but just because having Wes makes the political game much easier, and that's what Natalie admittedly struggles in herself. Again, I still have to see it because I have not finished watching her season on Survivor, but I did just start it. So I do have to learn more about that. Cam went back up a spot. I think Kyle's a weaker partner. So I thought that she might get, not weaker, but politically wise, she's covered in less areas because she had the Big Brother Alliance protecting her, and now she doesn't with Kyle. But it does add that potentially CT might protect her, but honestly, CT might be angry at Kyle for not voting his way if he found out about that yet. So next we got Teresa, who jumped up, and Toy to round out the final five. We got a new partner in Devin this week. Still managed to raise the spot though, because we saw Amber B lose in a matchup she probably should have won in today's daily challenge. So I thought she deserved to be moved down. And she mostly has only moved down since she moved up a lot on after the first episode. She got Darrell as a teammate, but since then has found her way to move down. Someone like BT, on the other hand, has been as low as the last slot and has just been jumping up with CT as a partner. And despite losing this elimination, Big T and CT are more and more blending in and not looking like a huge target that we thought CT might be after the first episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and peace.